We are finally live. We are back once again with ADHD Nomads. This time we've got Kaiser as our DM. We've got myself, May, Cassie, and he's a little late, but we're going to have Steven with us. Today we're doing... yes, he's getting a shower because he's been working all day.
He a stinky boy.
This is going to be our episode 0. We're working on our characters. None of us have actually used Pathfinder before. Kaiser at least has some understanding because he's been looking into it for the DMing. I'll admit I've looked at jack shit. And with that, I suppose we can get started.
Alright, so thankfully I've made things a lot easier on myself. Because yesterday I went back and tested the 2 character builders, and I can definitively say that one of them is better than the other one now.
Is it the one that does not require Google to sign in?
No.
Fuck.
That one it's alright, but the problem that I have with it is that it's not as streamlined as the other one is.
I didn't want to have to use Google or Reddit to sign in.
That is a little weird that you can't just, like, sign up with an email.
Honestly. Like, what the fuck is that shit?
So yeah, so in the character help, so there is the character builder link. It's called Wanderer's Guide. It's in the second to last chat box. And then we can begin from there, and you can see just how different this is from other, well, I suppose D&D, because that's the most similar thing to this.
Tempting to use my old Google email that I still have.
You have no characters.
Oh no, duh. Oh god. I don't like this.
Look, it's easy. I'll lead you through it all. I should actually probably get a blank character because I'm looking at one of the test characters I've made already.
One of the first things is the character name, and I'm sitting here like, I don't fucking know yet.
I mean, you could change that at any point. That's easy.
Yeah, I figured
do
as
we
much.
have a access code? Because it says campaign and access code join.
We're not going to be using this for campaign stuff. I have something else that I'll introduce later.
Okay.
Oh, speaking of which, I want to add on to that right now. Whenever we get to that, before we actually start using that map thing, I'm going to have to do some tinkering to make sure that I'm set up proper with it.
Alright.
May, you've got a little bit of echo.
Echo.
But essentially I just need to set up so that it can show all the cameras while we're actually playing. Kind of like I did for your one off.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so you all see the character builder, like you have the unnamed character that you possibly named already, I don't know. You have your ability scores, you all see that?
Yes.
No.
Understandable.
As if I didn't just say that the first thing is the name.
And Cass, you see it?
Yep.
Alright. So the first thing that you'll notice is that you don't roll for your ability scores. Your ability scores are changed by what decisions you make. So your race, your background, and your class, that all changes your ability scores.
Okay.
That's kind of sad.
Look, if we ever do Pathfinder stuff again, we could do rolling for stats, but since this is everyone's first time playing Pathfinder, I want to do the defaults for making characters.
All right.
So yeah, all your stats will start at 10, and what you want to do is, when you scroll down below the ability scores, there's on the left side you'll see books. You want to hit enable all because I am going full throttle. Have everything be enabled,
Nice.
Sure.
even if I don't understand half the shit. Because I can tell you right now, I've probably read at most 2 of these books, and I haven't even read it fully. All right. And then after that, the options that I personally have set, I don't know if these are on by default. So on the right, you'll see options. I have auto detect prerequisites and class archetypes both selected.
Yeah, it's
It's-
default.
Yeah.
All right, that's default. All right. So now that we've got that all set up, there's an arrow to the right that you could click, or you could scroll back up and see like the timeline of sorts. You'll want to go to the ancestry part. And the ancestry is your race. And there's a lot of them.
It's a little slow.
That was one of the complaints I had about this. It's definitely faster than it used to be, though, because that was a big complaint I had before.
Mm. Okay, and then the ancestry is your race.
Yep, ancestry is your race, and every race has sub-races.
Hmm.
I think. I might be wrong about that, but most races have sub-races.
I don't know what most of these are.
Well, you've got your obvious ones. Some of them you might have to actually read. I know there's one in here that is fun. Let's see. Oh, it's just called Rat Folk here. All right. Yeah, Rat Folk.
It's the only fun one. Everything else is boring.
Well, the Rat Folk are fun because they have massive families.
Oh, Jesus.
So imagine a bunch of sentient rats with massive families. It's a little interesting.
You'll be running into family in every fucking town.
Hey, cousin, let's go bowling.
Honestly, with May being a kobold, I'd say it'd be the same if they didn't hide all in the mountains.
Yep. So there are kobolds.
Yeah, that's the first thing I checked.
Okay, what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be looking these up and seeing images of them rather than trying to read through everything.
Some of them do have images.
Mine does. Oh, sweet.
Yeah, it's gonna be the more I guess well-known ones that have races.
I wonder if it's because of the size I had this set to. Hold on, let me try stretching it out a bit.
Rich.
No? Maybe if I refresh the page. I'm wondering if maybe it's because of the size I had it set when I did. No, okay, it's just still like phone size. I don't know, I'm not getting images for any of them.
Try looking at the goblin, because I know that one has images. Sometimes you have to click on it twice to get it to load.
Yeah, that one has an image. She said the kobold does, but...
I just went on Google.
Oh.
Oh. We're talking about in the thing!
Oh, well, I don't know, because this is my first time actually opening it up.
I'm a little surprised the kobold doesn't have an image, though.
Okay, so I look up Anadi and the first thing I see is Hindu people.
Yeah, possibly.
Okay, it kind of makes sense because looking at some of the images for what it actually is, it looks like it's essentially Hindu spiders.
Yep, human spider hybrids, that's what the site says they are. It's kind of neat, actually.
Yeah. Oh god, imagine if I chose that for my idea.
Hey, you could.
Just you're minding your own business as an elf, and suddenly this fucking spider face creature's all in your face, poking and prodding.
Mm.
Seems like May loves that idea.
I don't like it.
All right, where's the clown race?
Oh god. How about the Anadi clown?
No,
Both at
because
once.
Cam did that. It,
A spider
no.
clown?
Yes. For our D&D campaign, we were in a forest and there was a bunch of spider clowns, and it dragged a person that was very important to our
So it was
story.
intentional for you.
Mm-hmm.
You're in the woods.
Yeah.
Gore.
Guilty.
I really like French.
What's my pen?
So the cat folk, are they essentially...
They're basically tabaxi.
Okay. I wasn't sure if it was going to be tabaxi or fucking weeaboo shit.
There is weeaboo shit. There's kitsunes.
Oh, is that the fucking cat ear girls thing? Or is no, that's
Maybe.
fox, isn't it?
Yeah, no, kitsunes are like, yeah, foxes.
Is it a bad sign that I knew that?
Maybe?
It took a second to
Yes.
click, but I knew the term.
Very good.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, okay. So Konrasu is fucking Groot.
Groot.
I was confused at first because some of them looked like real bizarre, but then I kept scrolling and I realized, okay, it's like it's got some sort of like power core thing that actually enables it to be alive, and then it's just fucking Groot.
Groot.
I think I'm done for this part.
All right, so you've chosen a heritage and an ancestry feat.
I don't even know what half of these are.
Well, if you click on it, it'll give you a box explaining to you what it is.
I was
Okay.
about to look up dwarf.
Yes, what is dwarf?
Oh. I can choose a language.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, some might come with languages. Are you deciding to go with your null?
Yep.
All right. Yeah, I got mine.
Might be a dead language at this point in the campaign, but I'm gonna go with Elf. It might be useful.
Ah, yes, flesh
Oh.
warp. Essentially just a blob of flesh.
Yeah.
It can look like basically anything from my understanding.
Let's see.
It's just created
Yeah.
or radically transformed by magic, alchemy, or unnatural energies.
Yeah, it looks about right.
Looking at the images, it goes from like just absolute blobs to literally just people still. Just the idea is that they've been altered. Goron. Plant people.
Light.
Yeah, so if you wanted to be a living flower, Goron is your choice.
Okay.
Do-do-do.
I
Oh,
don't
wait.
like how flaws. It's my constitution.
What was that about your constitution?
It's one of my flaws.
Oh, because
How
you're a
low is it?
kobold. It
How low is your
And-
constitution?
should just be 8.
It's a 10. It hasn't changed.
Oh, did you choose to boost it?
Better? No. Because my boost is dexterity, charisma, and whatever the fuck free is.
Hmm.
Yeah, so mine's 10. But I know for attack, something is like, yeah, my attacks are like, I have a disadvantage of -2.
Ooh. This isn't what I want to use this time, but Galama looks fun.
Let's see. Yeah, you must have chosen something that gave you a con boost because, yeah, no, like when I choose the Kobold, I have an 8 con and I haven't touched anything.
But I don't know what. Oh well. I ain't complaining.
Well, yeah, so once you've chosen your class, yeah, you'll have like 3 things you can look at. So you have your initial stats, and then you'll have a choice of choosing your free boost if your race has one. I think most do.
That's. I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck is my free boost.
Actually, here, I'll show you my screen, so you can see a little bit better. Is that right?
I'm gonna post an image of the Galama for you.
Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Oh well.
It would be really fun to play as this at some point.
That is terrifying.
Yeah?
It's Alright.
Ah.
So yeah, your class appears here, up where it says ancestry, and then yeah, you'll have like 3 boxes that you can, 2 boxes that you can expand. My bad. Yeah, initial stats and level 1.
Yeah.
And yeah, here you could see, like what you're getting for being a kobold. So you get dexterity and charisma and a free boost, and you choose that boost down here in this box.
Oh, because I clicked it on Constitution.
Ah, okay, there you go. So I mean, yeah, you could do that if you want. Use your free boost, get con, or you could use it to boost something else.
Constitution.
I found fucking Josh's frog race.
Oh God.
Oh, that's here too.
Gripply.
It's just like a toxic frog thing.
Pretty much.
Okay, this isn't as bad as I thought. I kind of like this because it doesn't for me. I just have to pick which one I want.
Yeah, no, like all you gotta do is just read what it gives you, essentially. Like it lists out everything that you need to make your character.
I'm not a fan of this one, so I'm gonna change it.
Kashrishi.
Yeah, I forgot that I actually moved my camera. I'm gonna move it back to here.
Yeah.
If I can even get it to a
Okay, yeah.
good spot. There we go.
There we go. I am happy with mine.
Oh, there's fucking rhinos.
Right, this man's still trying to figure out what race to play.
I'm learning what they are right now, okay?
I am small. I am tiny.
I mean, I like how you're not just like looking at their bonuses and picking what you want to choose.
Oh yeah,
based
no,
off
fuck
That's
that.
kinda nice.
I want
See,
one
I
that's gonna
already done
match my
my-
character.
See, I already done my researches, and I know what my character, like how it's based. Like I am a cannibal. I will eat literally anything.
and
I love
she
shiny
gets to
stuff.
be taller in game.
Fuck you. I am 4'11". That too.
2 years old, or
I'm actually. How old am I? I'm actually 25 in this. I'm 5 years older.
But yeah, no, the Kashrishi are literally just fucking rhinos with crystal horns.
Pretty neat.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, you'll be at the end of the list in like 20 minutes.
No, I'm already near the end. Especially because I get to skip over Kitsune because I know what that is.
And you also have an idea what a rat folk is, I'm sure. And an orc.
No, I don't think I do. Let's see.
I'm sure you have no clue what a skeleton is.
Oh, cool. Aleshi is essentially a fucking Wendigo.
Oh, I remember. Whenever I am in sunlight, my attack is -2 because that's my weakness. But in darkness,
Is that a thing here? I know that's a thing in D&D. Let me double check that.
What, the Wendigo?
Yeah.
No, sunlight sensitivity for kobolds. That's the wrong thing. Let's see.
Oh, I moved some stuff around today, so my toolbox isn't to my right anymore, and now it just feels like a big open space. I'm not used to it.
Yeah, no, I think sunlight sensitivity is not a thing kobolds have here. And that's the nice thing about this website. It's basically a Pathfinder wiki. All I did was just look up kobolds. And let me just double check actually. Because I might have looked at like creature kobolds. I mean,
Okay,
don't see
I
why it'd
should
be a
have been
difference,
able to
but-
guess what this race is.
What is it?
The Nagaji.
Okay, I have no fucking clue what that is.
Naga means snake.
Well, I knew that, but you add extra shit onto it, and it's like, I don't fucking know.
That's I didn't think about it until I searched it and saw snake people, and I was like, oh, wait. No shit.
I will be right back. I'll have to run to the restroom.
Okay.
What?
Puppet.
Last time I take alcohol recommendations, gee. Best flavor they have? No, it ain't.
Steve needs to
What?
hurry up and get his ass in here.
Oh god, so the poppets are literally just small constructs. So you could literally be a fucking puppet.
Yeah.
I'm watching your stream when I could be looking at the thing myself.
Hmm.
God damn it. I searched shish. Can you guess what came up?
I don't know if I want to know.
Way too many shish kebabs.
Understandable.
That is not what I wanted. Thank you. Oh. So looking at this, I thought it was going to be like some sort of rock thing, but reading the text, it says they're secretive mountain dwellers, bone-feathered humanoids.
It's pretty metal.
Yeah.
Bone feathers.
Let's see. Their fascination with collecting and protecting esoteric knowledge is one of the few things that can persuade them to explore the outside world. Damn, I was hoping esoteric was something that would fit with my idea, but it's not quite. Esoteric is essentially stuff. Oh, hello, Steven.
Finally, this man shows up.
I got my PC problem fixed. My PC wouldn't turn on. Turned out the fucking power cord got knocked loose somehow. Not sure how that happened.
Oh,
You playing footsie with the power cord?
Not on the back of my PC because that's where it was loose from. So,
It's the damn kobolds.
if you go to the character help channel, we're using the Wanderer's Guide,
okay.
and that's what we're using to figure out our characters and all that.
Yep, it's loading right
Yeah,
now.
no, we're still on the selecting races right now because Julian is looking at each individual race to see what they look like.
Yes.
I've been done for 10 minutes.
Oh my god, there's a pug race.
What's that? The Shuni?
Yeah.
So what are we go add under the builds thing? I'm assuming.
Let's see. Yeah, the character builder wanderer's guide. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god. I was not expecting to just see a fucking
I suppose
bipedal
I need to
pug.
make it. I suppose I should probably make an account. Why
You
can't
know,
I
you gotta
sign in?
use Google or Reddit. It's very strange.
Yeah, I wish I could sign in with my fucking Discord since they have a Discord thing there.
Yeah, I was really hoping that it was his other character builder that he did have posted that was good, but no, apparently not.
Alright.
Can't have shit and never end.
Alright, so home. I'm at home right now. What do I need to
Alright.
click?
You want to go to characters.
Well, I mean, I clicked like create a character or whatever. I'm at the character builder, and it's just on the home section where I've got nothing.
Well, there should be like a dude with like a plus symbol. That's how you make the character.
Yeah, I clicked that.
Alright.
And that's where I'm at now.
Alright, so the first thing that you want to do is you want to scroll down, and you'll see on the left it'll say books, and you want to hit the enable all button.
Enable all. Okay.
Yes, enable all. And that's all you have to do on the screen. Everything else is fine. This is also where you name your character, but that can come later.
Yeah, I don't have my a character name picked out yet. So.
Alright, so there's two ways you could go from here. You can either scroll back up and hit the ancestry button, or there's an arrow pointing to the right.
Yeah.
And then you'll see at the top left, it'll say ancestry, and it'll say none. You just click the none, and then it'll bring up.
Okay.
I forgot to enable all on the books. Whoops. Because I made a new character, so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fucking people in here. What the shit?
Yeah, that's why Julian's been here for 20 minutes looking at race.
Alright. So I didn't miss anything then?
No.
No, I'm just getting Steven caught up.
It's Julian's still picking.
Damn it,
I've made it through, I just need to figure out who I want to be now.
3 hours later. Oh, and I don't have to leave at 9. So.
Good.
We're staying up all night.
I'm tempted
Yep,
to
we're
go
gonna
as
be all
Kitsune
night.
for the meme of it.
Now I gotta think of a background for her.
I mean, the Kitsune is fun because you have, like, your two forms. You have your, like, fox form, and you have, like, your human form.
Yeah.
How can that race get any more crazy?
Well, that's in like Japanese folklore and stuff, the kitsune are essentially considered gods. Of course, these days it's mostly prevalent in hentai.
Look, I don't know
Yeah,
about you, but
down
the
on a
Kitsune
machine.
that I know the most is the one in Majora's Mask.
That's actually one I didn't play.
It's a good one.
I wasn't able to play it until years later, and when I tried to, it's such an old game that if you didn't play it when it was big, it's hard to get into.
Yeah, and the original version is definitely the best version.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the remaster.
What was the other one I was thinking of? I can't even remember now.
Alright, so Steven, have you chosen a race? Or are you still looking through?
I'm still looking through.
Alright. So while we wait on them, can we get some insight into the Knoll and the Kobold? What they've chosen?
Like for like my sub race or whatever.
Yeah, like your sub race and your free boost if you have one.
Let's see. I am a sweet breath Knoll.
Sweet Breath Knoll. Let's see.
And I use my extra.
Oh yeah, you did
ability
choose
thing.
a ancestry fee as well, right?
Yeah, sensitive nose.
Okay.
Think
So
I'm
you've
gonna
got
be a
a
dwarf.
very nice breath and a good nose.
Okay, I got a question. Are we being evil or good?
That's up for you to decide. I don't care.
I was more talking to Steven, because I know someone asked.
I'm neutral.
Yeah, I am neutral.
Well, I'm evil. I'm lawful evil.
Okay.
All right, right now we have a neutral lean. What's the null gonna be?
Hmm. I guess
Can you-
neutral.
Neutral. All right.
Everyone's being neutral. I'm like,
I couldn't care less what happens.
You're just lugging around a bastard. I see.
That's the idea for mine, is that he's going to be neutral in the sense that he doesn't understand that what he's doing is wrong. So he's not evil, but he does do evil acts.
oh, I want to be chaotic though. Ooh.
That's getting into some sketchy territory.
I was reading up something on the Null lore, and there's something interesting I want to pull off. If I get the opportunity to, at least.
Can
Kaiser.
you toss me an Uncrustable?
I can make it even worse for going towards the idea of like the scientists and stuff from World War II.
All right.
So with the kitsunes, one of the heritage is Celestial Envoy, which essentially means that you have a strong connection to the divine and such.
All right.
Which, of course, that was a big thing for them. I do think I've decided on Kitsune. I'm trying to look through the heritages right now.
All right. And it might be minimized right now, but make sure you have the initial stats right above it open, because that's how you choose your free boost if you have one. Which I know you do because I'm looking right at it.
Oh. Well, for what I'm going for, I think I should add intelligence. And now, the part, like, what I'm thinking is, with my idea, my character's wisdom would be low, but his intelligence would be high. If that makes sense.
So you're smart, but you're situationally a dumbass.
Yes.
He's book smart, not street smart.
Exactly.
I might be an android.
Android. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So for my extra language, I'm going to choose Elven. But it's on the idea that he doesn't fully know it. Think of it kind of like a weeb going to Japan.
Mm.
So, like, he learned it through all the wrong means.
Alright, we could do something like that.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna choose an android. Now I just gotta figure out which variant of android.
Variants.
Be an impersonator android and just be a pain in the ass to Kaiser.
Let's see. I mean, that could be fun.
In all honesty, though, I'm probably gonna go for the artisan android because of being an alchemist and like my whole thing being like I'm traveling to study more complex alchemy and shit like that. It probably makes sense for me to be an artisan android.
I'm surprised you want to be an android though, because like when I think like robots and stuff, or I suppose an android isn't necessarily a robot. Or no, that's cyborg I'm thinking of.
Well, the issue is that I want something that's decent on either intelligence or dexterity, and about the android's about the only thing I can find other than fucking elves.
I wouldn't worry too much about what it's good at, because when
Yeah.
we get to your background, you can grab something that increases your intelligence there. When we get to your class, you can grab something that increases your intelligence there. And
It's either
when,
that or a dwarf. It's either an android or a dwarf. I'm back and forth, so I might go dwarf.
and also, at the end, you get 4 free stat boosts.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be dwarf.
So yeah, you don't
I
gotta
know.
worry about choosing something just based off of.
Yeah, I'm back
what
and
it
forth
gives.
between android and dwarf, and I think I'm gonna go with a dwarf. But android.
Dwarf.
We're rolling a dice for it. Dwarf it is.
Dwarf.
Alright, now what kind of dwarf?
Yeah, make sure you expand the initial stats if it's minimized.
Yeah.
God damn it, fucking DRG has corrupted me because I saw Rock Dwarf and uh, and it says the Kitsune coming along. You got all your decisions made?
I'm still reading through the ancestries, and then I'm confused on the versatile thing.
I'm gonna say don't look at that because I don't even fully understand it.
Well, that's... I'm confused on if it's because I'm supposed to have a second form. Is it just a standard for everybody that there's one there?
Yeah, no, the versatile thing is sort of how you make strange half races.
Mm,
So not like you're like half elves, although that is in there, but I think the humans have a half elf thing in it automatically.
okay.
Yeah, so if you were to select a human and you were to go to the ancestry, there's the half elf human there, but yeah, the versatile is how you kind of make half breeds basically. I'm gonna say don't
So
touch
yeah,
it because I
it's
don't fully
not why I
understand
look
it.
for this then.
Yeah, in gameplay terms, I think what that allows you to do is it allows you to take racial feats from your race and your half race. But again, it's much more confusing, and I don't even fully understand it yet.
With my ancestry, I chose Venom Tail, and so I have a deadly venom in my tail, so I can just go.
Nice.
I'm retarded.
Hey, smell
That's
my breath.
Yeah, no, you've got good breath and a good nose. She's got a venom tail, and we still don't fully know what those two are doing just yet.
How do I pick the sub thing? Like I'm looking at do I
You're
have to
dwarf, right?
confirm the entry? Yeah, do I have to confirm the ancestry and then pick the heritage?
Well, if you're looking at the heritages, you should already be on dwarf right now.
Well, I just clicked on dwarf and I could scroll down and look at the heritages.
Yeah, so you just click on one, and it'll give you like a text box explaining like what it is and what you get from being it.
Yeah.
But yeah, just clicking it will lock it in. And if you ever want to change it, you just click on a different one.
Okay, yeah. Like I was thinking, I'm gonna go with Celestial on Void because it just makes the most sense. It comes with some reaction called Invoke Celestial Privilege. Oh, I see.
You have a lot of stuff you could do, and I'm gonna wait until May gets back before I explain this because I don't want to explain it again.
So this reaction that I get, it says you rise above the triggering effect, refusing to be harmed by it. You gain a +1 circumstance bonus to the triggering saving throw, and to any other saving throws you attempt against, defying effects until the start of your next turn.
Okay, so if somebody tries to hit you with fire, I guess that you could just be like, no.
Pretty much.
That's fun.
Oh god, now I've got to go through all the fucking ancestry feats.
Well, that's going to be a much smaller list.
There's 6 of them.
I mean, that's a lot smaller than like the 20-something races.
Touche.
I got snacks.
All right, good. May's back, so now I can explain what I wanted to explain. Well, I gotta wait for her to put the headphones on. There we go.
Yep.
I can pick a as my fucking ancestry feat. I can just pick a goddamn pistol.
Yeah.
It gives me a fucking +1 circumstance bonus on checks to gather information or make an impression. It's I can just flash my pistol and be like, yo, give me the goods.
Parry this.
All right. Well, yeah. So I want to talk about kind of the basics of combat, just to sort of like give you an idea of how it's different from D&D combat. So in D&D, moving is free. Here, so it's not. Moving takes an action, but you have 3 actions a turn.
Okay.
But in D&D, you only get 1 action, so you can already see the differences.
Yeah.
You still have your reactions. I believe you can make 1 reaction a turn. I believe there's even bonus actions as well. Those are just free actions. But the main thing is, yeah, you've got your 3 actions. Some things take 2 actions. Spells, I believe, primarily take 2 actions. And some things take 3 actions. Those are much rare, but they do exist. Why, cat? Cat's looking at us.
He doesn't like to come to the lap or anything. He'll do it once in a while, but...
He's like, no, you're stinky.
Jesus, dwarves get along.
Honestly, I think I'm gonna end up picking the clan pistol because the rest of them don't truly make sense for me because the rest of them are all like stone cunning and rock runner, fire savvy, forge days, like all sorts of forge and stuff like that, and that's not what I plan on doing.
So man's just bringing a gun.
Okay, I found the ancestry feat I'm not gonna use.
Oh yeah?
Kitsune lore. You excel at navigating social situations and keeping secrets. We're not gonna be good at social situations.
Are we supposed to roll our stats now, by the way?
No.
Or... Okay.
This system is different. All your stats start at a base 10, and your choices will raise or lower your stats depending on what you choose.
I see.
Thor's weird when it comes to getting pet. Like, he wants to love, but when you go to pet him, he'll literally duck and weave away from it.
Yeah.
That's just cat behavior.
Because I'm a fucking dwarf, I have +2 con and +2 wisdom, but -2 charisma.
And don't forget your free boost, so you get a boost in anything that isn't wisdom or constitution.
Well, I haven't chose that yet.
So you can bump up your charisma so you don't have a flaw in it, or you can just strengthen something else.
So what you're saying is that the short dude has less charisma than the tall, stinky knoll lady.
Well,
Listen,
you're
you know-
special because you have that good smelling breath.
Oh, that's right. Not stinky. My bad.
Let's say, haven't you learned anything from being related to Austin? Short men are not attractive.
God damn it.
Bro's an IRL dwarf.
Honestly. He's even got the beard and everything to match it. I'm gonna go grab socks, because I forgot to put socks on, so I'll be right back.
This man needing socks.
We got the dogs out? No! Cringe. I don't want to finish that. That is disgusting.
And now I gotta wait for Steven to get back, because since we're moving... Actually, no, we're not moving on to the classes just yet. We're moving on to backgrounds next, so I can wait until talking about that. Meow.
Hmm.
I'm
All right.
X.
Hey, May.
Okay, I think I'm gonna go with Foxfire.
Yeah.
Fox.
So my sister's play for high school drama club was this past weekend, and they did Beauty and the Beast, and it was amazing. But I hate going and watching. I have a love-hate relationship with going and watching plays because one, I love to watch them, but it also reminds me how much I miss it, and it hurts.
Oh yeah.
Like I get like literal physical chest pain. Like I'm still fucking dealing with it a day later. I'm like, God, I fucking missed that.
Oh, I do
Alright,
too. That's
So
why.
we've all chosen our our race and stuff?
Yeah,
No.
ancestry.
No? Are you sure?
Would you like to phone a friend?
You
Sure,
got
Sure, give me a second.
If you call me, I'm fucking hanging up. Kaiser, I just stumbled across a Deep Rock meme, and a person comments mushroom, and there's just 27 comments. And one of them is me that all just says mushroom.
Well, where's the
Damn
management?
it, Julian!
Management needs to show up.
Why me?
The fucking meme is about management is about management checking in on all the whole crew just going, we're rich.
To be fair, my first option I was gonna call Cassie, but I couldn't remember if the number that was in this phone was hers or my sister's friend. And then I was gonna call Kaiser, but his number's in my old phone, not this one.
And Steven?
He already said
What?
that he would just hang up.
Yeah. Oh my god, this person says, ideal D&D combination for you and your friend. One of you is a nefarious necromancer, and the other is his favorite corpse that he keeps reviving.
Oh dear God, there's so many backgrounds.
Alright, so we're ready to move on to backgrounds
I believe so.
then? Yeah, no, there are a lot of backgrounds.
Oh my god!
I don't know what.
It can't even fit all the A's on a tech!
Remember when I said that this has a lot of character customization?
Yeah?
Holy...
There's a clown background!
Oh, there's the clown!
That's great. I love it.
Alright, let's see. What does being a clown do? 2 ability boosts. 1 is dexterity or charisma, and 1 is free. And you're trained in performance skill and the clown lore skill. You gain the virtuosic performer comedy skill feat.
I hate my life!
May is the
Alright.
epitome of my my Discord
Alright,
thing.
I'm throwing my whole build out and I'm being a clown now, just to
No! Please!
I'm gonna be a clown bard.
Yeah, no. May's current feelings are exactly my Discord like message. What's your name this time, Maximus? No, your name is Ronald McDonald because you're a clown and I'm just about fucking had it.
Willing host. You're just constantly fucking possessed.
Oh, godless gray cloak. I thought it said godless gay cloak for a second. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
The godless gay cloak. Anybody who wears it gets the big gay.
Grizzled mud rucker. Ooh, am I gonna? A herbalist.
Herbalist.
I mean, it would make sense for me.
It would.
Oh, there's even ones that are aimed more for like political type games,
Yeah.
Oh, no.
such as this Vidrian Reformer. The idea behind it is that your homeland is in danger of being conquered by outside forces, and the only that the only way to fix that is by forging a strong and unified
I really need to
government.
stop skim reading this shit because I thought medicinal clocksmith was medicinal cocksmith, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, look, you're not gonna get anywhere anytime soon if you properly read it.
Fair enough.
Propaganda promoter.
Where's that one?
I wonder where. It's not like it's in alphabetical order.
Not what I meant. Hmm.
I'm gonna be a rigger.
Let's see.
I can get a strong nose. If you already have a low sun vision and percent within a range of 30 feet, so I can smell people.
Wait, are you
I don't
still
know
on
if you
like
wanna
the
smell
ancestry
them.
stuff?
Me? No. I'm on
Huh?
background.
Where did you see the strong nose?
Feral child.
Ah. Feral child.
I
Smell.
like how you could just there's a bunch you just I like how there's a bunch of options where you could choose to be sponsored. So like somebody like, yeah, this person paid me money to be here.
This campaign's been brought to you by Raid Shadow Legend.
Shut the fuck up.
I've seen enough of that recently.
SeatGeek
I mean,
thinks
it literally could be. I could go get on Stream Elements, and I'm sure they're pushing it on there.
probably.
Problem is there's no point because I'm not going to get enough people for it to be worth it.
Yeah.
The game's not worth playing.
No, it's not.
Damn, there's a sewer dragon background. There's some wacky shit in here.
Yeah. A wonder taster. Having once sampled Numerian fluids, you've tasted knowledge beyond comprehension. You're driven to recapture that astounding experience. Choose 2 ability boosts. One must be to intelligence or constitution, and one is a free ability boost.
Oh yeah, so this is gonna come up in the in the backgrounds here. So all the skills, so in D&D, there's I suppose like 3 different versions that you can have for the skill. You can have like your untrained, your trained, or yeah, you have like your regular skills, your proficient skills, and like your expertise skills.
Yeah. Oh, this wonder taster might actually be really good for me because it gives you the alchemical crafting skill feat.
Could be. But in Pathfinder, there's 5 levels of skill. You have untrained, trained, expert, master, and legendary.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah,
tax
yeah.
collector.
Tax collector.
I think I'm either going to be the wonder taster or the or the herbologist.
Feels like I am lawful evil because I'm gonna be a hired killer. Right, Kelby?
That works.
I'll be a detective.
Oh,
Can I be a
boy.
Can I be a nudist?
I wouldn't be surprised if that's a background, to be honest.
I'm looking right
All the
now.
potions.
With how much shit is in here, I would not be surprised.
Damn it, there's not a nudist background. Wonder
It
if it's.
raises your
I wonder.
charisma.
But I'm gonna keep on reading.
No, I'm just gonna play this like LA Noir.
But I'm gonna make sure there's one I.
Press X to doubt.
I might end up just going with Scholar, because that kind of makes sense for what I'm doing.
Carbola just gets natural medicine. I like how it says, like, you can apply natural cures to heal your allies. You can use nature instead of medicine to treat wounds. If you're in the wilderness, you might have an easier access to fresh ingredients, allow you to gain a +2 circumstance bonus to your check to treat wounds using nature, subject to GM's determination. Obviously, if you're in, like, a dungeon,
Hey,
you're
there's
not
gonna
gonna
be
find
maybe
shit.
some mushrooms and shit in there. I don't know.
Fair.
Mushroom.
Mushroom.
Yeah, but I think I'm gonna go Wonder Taster because that would actually make sense. Because having once sampled Numerian fluids, you've tasted knowledge beyond comprehension. You are driven to recapture that astounding experience, and that would explain why my character is traveling.
Yes, I need to grab my notes about the different areas. Where did I put that?
I'm going to confirm that the background.
I think I have mine confirmed, but I'm just making sure there's nothing that suits my character better.
Yeah, but when you choose your background, don't forget to choose your boosts.
Got it.
Done and done.
I'm still scrolling to make sure, but I'm most likely going to be going with Scholar.
I have a decision to make.
Do you now?
Yeah. They're both evil.
Actually, I might go with Noble.
Uh,
Because it would make sense for my character to come from, like, a noble society. That would explain why he doesn't know jack shit about, like, the lower people and such.
yeah, I'm just gonna stick to hired killer.
And how he could get, like, just intrigue enough and have the money to just actually go on an adventure trying to learn more about this intrigue of his. Lost and alone.
Naked and afraid.
Legendary parents.
I thought you were going to say legendary pair for half a second. I was really
No, but there
hoping
is
that was
Legacy
what
of the
you
Hammer.
Oh yeah, so May, if you're choosing hired killer, you get to choose a difficult terrain of rubble, snow, or underbrush, and
Where's that at?
it's from your what's it called? It's from the skill feat terrain stalker. If you click on that, it tells you the information about it.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, make sure you read your skill feat if you get one from your background.
What's that?
If you get a skill feat from your background, make sure you read it so you know like what to do.
Yeah. Yeah, I get alchemical crafting. You can use the craft activity to create alchemical items. When you select this feat, you immediately add the formulas to 4 common first level alchemical items to your formula book.
One of the backgrounds is literally just chosen one.
Look, you could be the chosen one. Doesn't mean it's anything useful.
I think I chose.
I'm chosen to be the clown.
Yep, you're the clown.
No. Why do you hate me?
Is there a spider race that I can choose?
No.
Yes, actually.
No.
It's
there's
I
not.
believe the first race on there. It was like a Dante or something like that.
Yeah.
I think I chose one, Kaiser. I don't know if I did or not.
For your background?
No.
Or for the skill, you mean?
Skill?
Yeah, no, you don't,
Oh yeah, naughty. Yeah.
what's the word?
I'm gonna stick with dwarf.
Yeah, it doesn't have like a thing that you specifically choose. You just write it in the text box that it gives you.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
So I'm not going with that lore trait from the ancestry because obviously there's certain things he's gonna be inept with. But with me starting with a noble background, I am going to have a higher charisma. So, like, there's circumstances where he is good socially, and then there's circumstances where he's not.
Where's my...
Oh. I have an option of lore type. You've trained in the society skill, and your choice of the genealogy lore. That's hard to
Genealogy.
say. It's a weird spelling. But genealogy lore or heraldry lore skill, you gain the courtly graces skill feat.
Yeah, so basically what a lore skill is, it's like you could do like a general investigation, I suppose. Or no, I suppose like a general intelligence check to remember something. But if you have a specific lore skill, like say you have like a lore skill for beer or something, and like you're in a bar, then you'd be like, I know shit about beer specifically, so it'll give you like an easier check, basically.
I feel like I want that, but not at the same time. Because
Well, you don't
that's
want
like,
genealogy?
well, so it's like how I want to have the elves as his main thing. I want him to know a lot about them, but also not at the same time.
Well, I mean, you don't have to know about like elves and shit. You can know about like your own people's heraldry and shit.
I completely spelled this wrong.
Understandable.
Alright, I got that written down.
I'm almost done.
So it's literally a type, like for the lore type, you type it in.
Yeah. Because there's so many different potential lore things you can get that it's just you have to type it in because there physically can't be a slot for everything.
I don't even know what like to put. It could be anything, and I'm here like,
Let's see here. Oh, well, it says that the lore type is going to be genealogy or heraldry. That's what it is.
Oh, so it's literally one or the other?
Yeah.
And it's like not specific, but it's just one of those two.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, so either you know about like family history, I think is genealogy, or like heraldry's like coat of arms and shit.
Let's see. I'm gonna make sure that we know what the heraldry part is. Profession, study, or art of devising, granting, and blazoning arms. Tracing genealogies and determining and rolling on questions of rank or protocol as exercised by an officer of arms. So I guess it's more about the ranks rather than the family, whereas the other is more about the family.
That sounds about right.
What do you think, Tai-Tai?
I think at that rate, I'm going to go with the heraldry. Because I do, like, what I'm picturing him as is kind of like not a like high end soldier, but like higher on the tiers. Do you get what I mean?
Like a knight?
Well, I'm not sure exactly, but something like if we're going in that exact time period, probably that would most likely be what it is. Basically not the top of the line, but like maybe like because even the knights have different levels in them. So if we were to say like I don't know what all the levels are, but say there's like 3 tiers of knight, I would want to be the middle.
You want to be the middle knight, all right? I don't know if I have anything specifically for that, but all right.
Well, like I said, it's more of I'm just describing so that we have an idea of it. Because I don't know, even in real life, it depends on what nation you're in, whether there are separations or not.
Well, another problem is, if you want to be a foreigner, then I don't really have anything for that, I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, I don't want to be a foreigner, no.
Oh, you don't want to be a foreigner? Okay, well, the main area is basically the Holy Roman Empire. Think of it like that.
Yeah.
All right, so we've all gotten our backgrounds selected?
Yep.
Yes.
All right, now we move on to the fun part, the class.
But
I was half expecting there to be another really super long list.
No, this is a much more shortened list, and you even recognize half of these, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Oh my god, there's a nerd spec. Everything comes down to data, calculating statistics, running numbers, and even using inductive reasoning.
Wait, which one is that?
It's a subclass for investigator.
Oh.
Oh, damn, she's already at the subclass. Damn.
God damn it.
Cassie's really gonna hit at us with that. According to my calculations.
Actually.
Wears tiny glasses on big face. According to whatever that theorem is, I don't know.
According to all known laws of aviation, a bee should not be able to fly.
I just... Kaiser, you caught me off guard with that.
I have hit Steven with psychic damage. The first blow has been done.
Ah, yes.
Well,
yes.
I got a counter blow. Apparently, my fucking primary weapon as an alchemist is bombs.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Bombs.
You lob bombs at your foes, harry your enemies, and support the rest of your party with potent elixirs. At higher levels, your mutagens warp your body into resilient and powerful weapon. And then during social encounters, I'm just a giant fucking nerd about alchemy shit. Certain alchemical items and related secrets, such as poisons and diseases, so I'll have like a full knowledge of various like a bunch of diseases and poisons and stuff like that.
Alright, wait, and now that we're on to the class section, I suppose I should talk about this now. So, if you are a spellcaster, there's two types of spellcasters. You got your prepared casters, and you got your spontaneous casters. The prepared casters, they are less flexible, but they have a much larger, like, repertoire, basically.
Yeah.
But the spontaneous ones, they're more flexible, but they don't have as much.
I'm assuming they're the ones that can just pick and choose whatever the fuck they want to use. They don't have to have shit, like, prepared ahead of time.
Yeah, no, so yeah, they just pick their spells, and that's what they got.
Mm-hmm.
And
So
yeah, the prepared ones, they're like the cleric, they choose what spells they have each day.
Yeah.
Based on what I was describing, I think I'm going to go with champion.
Champion!
I'm going as a rogue.
Rogue. The nice thing is here, it's like, things are pretty simple. If you know D&D, you pretty much know this stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, in this, what is fortitude?
Fortitude is, I believe, a saving throw. Yeah, so basically, instead of having, like, strength saves, con saves, wisdom saves, there's just 3 saves. A fortitude save is basically a con save. That's how you can kind of think of it. A reflex save is basically a dexterity save, and a will save is basically a wisdom save.
Yeah, now that you
I
said saves, I can see all of it.
am dumb right now. What is arcane? Under
What was that?
for skills.
Arcane?
Arcane.
That's
Yeah,
how
I
you
am.
like dark arts and stuff, magic.
Oh yeah, so you're looking at like a spellcaster subclass for the
Yeah.
rogue.
Arcane is really just any kind of magic, but it's often used for like dark arts.
I am an expert in fortitude and reflex saves and trained in will saves.
Yep, and that's based off your class. Every class is better at different things.
Mm-hmm. I'm trained in perception.
I was sitting here debating whether I wanted my main strength as a champion to be strength over dexterity. And I was like, well, we've already got Rogue coming in.
Of course, the fucking midget chooses the rogue. Why does that not
I thought
surprise
Peter
me?
Griffin joined the call for a second.
But
Fuck
and
it.
it's funny because like
Peter.
just imagine a tiny person be like, I'm gonna kill you.
What'd be really
Like,
funny is if you chose the biggest fucking race and still chose to be a rogue. That would have been funny.
Look, we don't need another Beck guy here.
That guy is best rogue. Fuck you. I still can't believe he's the only one that succeeded in sneaking to that fucking circus at the beginning. And then the bullshit with the fucking with Tiamat.
Man.
Sneaks in, trips and falls, and manages to hide behind the fucking egg. That guy's a
Yay,
rogue.
I become trained in religion.
Oh god.
Yeah, so at these early levels, I think the highest you could be for your skills is trained, but as we go on, you'll be able to get higher skills.
I'm an expert in fortitude. Yeah, it looks like the only things I have expertise in is fortitude and will. So both.
Yeah, your saving throws. Yeah, I don't know if those can change. I'd have to look into that. But if they do, it's probably just like the skills where you'll get a chance to level it up as time goes on.
Do I have to select all the skill things?
Yes.
Okay. Understood.
Yeah, so you'll see it say like, at least for the champion that I'm looking at right now, I get like a choice of, like 3 skills.
I have a choice of many skills.
Many skills. What class are you?
Investigator.
Oh, another thing is, intelligence is not a dump stat. For every bonus modifier you have to intelligence, that gives you 1 extra train skill.
Oh.
Well, intelligence is even going to be my dump stat anyways, because alchemist is intelligence.
That could explain why I think... Did you say 3 skills for the champion?
Yes.
That can explain why I have 4. My intelligence is currently 14.
Yeah, so yeah, your intelligence for every point of intelligence you have, or I suppose for every point of intelligence modifier you have, I should say, that gives you an extra skill.
I have so many skills.
Yeah, investigator's
Don't worry.
intelligence class.
I can finally choose feet.
I think I'm done.
Are you done?
I don't know.
Because there's a lot of stuff to look at.
I know. I'm double checking, making sure everything is what I want.
So yeah, May, so you have chosen like your 4 free ability boosts.
I believe so.
Alright, and then you have your class feat.
Yes, I do.
And Rogue's Wreck-It.
Yes.
So,
Alright.
with what he was saying about the intelligence giving you more skills, remember that if you add intelligence at your ability boosts, you have to go up to add another skill.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, we're starting at level 1, correct? Just to verify
Yes.
that.
I'm
Okay.
not going to throw you guys into the deep end.
I'm starting at level 50.
Because imagine if you started at like even level 2. Imagine how much extra shit you have to choose.
Also, Cassie, max level's 20.
Oh, and you can't choose 2 of the same one underneath, it looks like?
Yeah, so for your bonuses, yeah, no, you can only choose. Say you choose 1 strength, you can't choose a 2nd strength.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
they all got to be different.
This is a very contradictory thing for a Knoll. If people can't help but trust you.
Is that from your smelly breath?
One of the subclasses is literally the first sentence. People can't help but trust you. I don't know, man. Something's out of place.
Oh hell yeah! Because of my fucking background, I get to choose. I'm already trained in crafting for my background, so I get five. I get to choose 5 skills.
Yep, you're probably gonna already be trained in some stuff based off your background and your ancestry.
Yeah, I'm already changed in or trained in perception.
Perception isn't a skill like in D&D. It's just like your natural perceptiveness.
Yeah.
I was gonna choose a different ability boost and not take the extra skill, but being as I can't choose 2 of the same one. Let's see. Probably take that.
I'm torn between 2.
Same.
I'm on to the class feat.
Feats.
They're very classy.
Oh my god, the rogue has a lot of... Oh no, those are skill feats, okay.
Yeah.
I know, the class feats I'm pretty sure are a much smaller list.
Here we go.
Alright, yeah, I'm good. I'm happy with everything.
Alright.
I can use the quick tincture action to turn one of these vials into an elixir or alchemical tool.
So we have a champion, an investigator, an alchemist, and a rogue. Interesting party composition.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be fun.
Alright, I'll go with the alchemical sciences.
I could just choose far lobber and be able to yeet my bombs 30 feet instead of 20.
I mean, hey, an extra 10 feet is quite nice.
Yeah, it's actually a fucking 50% increase.
Not only that, but 30 isn't the standard movement speed here. It's 25.
Yeah, so.
All right, well, when you do finish your character, so you can go on to the character sheet, which is the last tab. And then you can see the character that you've made. And actually, I should go to one of the characters that I already finished because I didn't finish this character.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, some of these have prerequisites.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. I'm upset. This one is it's called Iron Repercussions, and essentially you have to have the background Tyrant Cause, which will...
but you don't have that background.
Yeah. But it gives you an Iron Command, and if an enemy refuses to kneel to you, with the Iron Repercussions, you can deal persistent mental damage instead of just normal mental damage.
That just sounds like vicious mockery, but with extra steps.
Persistent vicious mockery. With May turning her camera back on, Steven, where's your camera?
Did I not turn it on?
No.
I did not turn it on. No, right here.
I won't get on
There you go.
Cassie's case because she's new.
Me don't have camera.
I've got one.
Fucking poor.
I've got a second. You want to come get it, Cassie?
No,
Wait, you don't have a
Okay.
camera built? You don't have a camera built into your laptop?
I do, but I have tape over it.
Valid.
Now, what you gotta do is instead of putting tape over it, you just gotta furiously masturbate while staring at the camera because then the FBI agent won't watch you because he'd be
I don't
weirded
want
out.
Stephen Bills looking at me.
I wish this wouldn't show you the ones that you can't use.
Yeah, I think it's kind of just like if you make different choices, you could use it, but
That makes sense, but there
Why
should
did
be an
you guys-
option to hide it.
Did you guys
I
keep
am-
your weapons?
I
No.
no.
No, you don't. You don't do that.
um, let me see how you get your weapons.
Yeah, because I just have fist and imprisoned weapon.
Improvised.
Improvised weapon, thank you.
Imprisoned.
What is your guys' DC class?
13.
17.
15.
16.
Oh dear God.
I say I don't intend to be a frontline. I'm gonna be in the back yeeting bombs at people. I frontlined last campaign. Somebody else can do it this time. Fucking
Actually, you know what?
I frontlined last campaign, and all you motherfuckers still kept dying.
Wait.
Hey, I wasn't there.
I
so-
did. I did the math, by the way. In that final battle with Bolaris, I healed for almost 1,500 health in that fucking fight. Morgan and I were talking about it.
Oh, okay, so your DC goes up with your strength, not your constitution.
Yeah. Yeah, con is more for like poisons and shit like that in this.
Oh my god. There's a thing here that says impersonate, but I thought it said impregnate.
Oh, jeez.
I don't have my glasses on.
What the fuck? Oh.
If you guys click on the weapon, it brings up something that you can add and what your simple weapon is.
Okay. I figured out how to give you the starting tools and such. So, when you do get to the character sheet, you want to go to the inventory, hit add item, and then you want to search the name of your class. So, in May's case, look up rogue, and then you'll see your class name and then kits, and you want to just hit add. And then I believe that should give you everything you need for your class.
Oh God, I've made more work for myself. I said I wanted to do Deity's Domain. There's so many fucking domains, and it doesn't even describe them.
I get a crossbow.
Hell yeah.
Oh, actually, okay, you have to click on add, and then you have to choose give, I think, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that'll give you everything that your class starts with.
I have chalk
Shock.
and soap
Stinky.
and flint and steel.
Well, yeah, a lot of this stuff is just general adventuring stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, then you actually have the important things like your weapon and armor. And rope. Rope is very important.
Crowbar.
We have Gordon Freeman. Congratulations.
Alright, so I have a +7 to fortitude, a +6 to reflex, and a +4 to will.
Okay, so at least clicking on the domains, they show what they do. Essentially, I get a type of spell with each one.
Hmm.
My god, I had to pick so much shit just for level 1. Fucking hell.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine level 2.
Well, it's not going to be as bad because...
Oh,
You're
you'll have
picking-
the foundation set already.
Yeah, you have the foundation set already, so when you level up, it'll just be your class and maybe something for your ancestry if you get it.
So I imagine like session 2, I accidentally step on May's character and kill it.
No.
So, one of these domain spells is called Death's Call, and essentially, if either A, a creature near me dies, or an undead creature is destroyed, I get extra health based on their level.
Sounds nice. Could be very useful if you're fighting, say, a necromancer.
Oh, fuck.
Look.
I accidentally clicked a fucking refresh and it did save my character and I have to start over, I think.
Oh.
Well, at least you have a basic idea of what you're doing now.
Oh, no, it's there. Okay, it's here. I got it. I found it. Oh, okay.
Damn.
Less fucking panic. I'm like, fuck.
Alright, so yeah, when you are done with your character and you've added your class's starting kits, you're gonna go back to the characters screen that shows you like all the characters you've made.
How do we do that?
Just click at the top where it says characters. And then I want you to export it to a PDF and send it to me. I'm gonna need this PDF so that I can put your character into the map, the battle map that I'm going to have you guys install later.
So I need to come up with a name.
Oh, you need to figure out a name as well, don't you?
Alright, what do
I
I do
still
after
gotta
I
figure out
export
my
again?
domain.
He's a little slow, but he's got the spirit.
I have so much to look through now. It's not like the others where I can just scroll through and be like, okay. I literally have to click on each one to see what they do.
Hmm.
Hmm. Oh, cool. I can make people thirsty.
Understandable.
It's the deity domain dust. The
Oh,
initial spell for it is literally just called parch.
Is this it?
You said to send it to you, right?
Yeah, so export as a PDF and then send it to me.
Alright.
Alright. Yeah, let's see. Alright, looks
Why are
good.
you not doing what I want you to do?
What is that percentage of alcohol? My face is on fire. 12%. Jesus. This little thing.
You're on fire.
They're right they are.
Well,
Don't get bootleggers.
have so much to go through. I think I'm like halfway through these.
Alright, well, while you're figuring that out, I suppose I can start to inquire about where you all have hailed from. So, the first thing is, are you a native or are you a foreigner?
I am a foreigner.
Alright, let me pull up a note for this. Alright. You are a foreigner. I believe Julian said that he's a native, I believe.
Yes.
I'll be a native.
Native, alright. Edme?
Moonbeam.
Foreign or native?
Okay.
So I heard nothing until Julian.
Oh,
It
so you
keeps
just...
on dying. Hold on, I'm switching.
I
Alright, we'll
think our
just-
internet's dying.
Now what? Sorry.
Alright, so do you want your character to be a foreigner or a native?
I'm gonna ask a really dumb question. What's the difference?
Either you
native
are
mean-
from the land or you aren't.
Yeah, native means you're from the land where the campaign is taking place. Foreigner means you're from a different country or continent. You're not familiar with the area.
Foreigner.
Alright. I'll talk to you and Steven first then, since it might be a little bit easier to figure out the foreigners since there's less information to go through.
So, by the way, to add the thing, we look up our class, we find the kit, right? So I would add the alchemist kit.
Yep, you'll find the alchemist kit, and then you'll hit add, and then you'll go down to give.
Okay.
Alright, let's see here.
One of the deity domains is called pain, and it's literally just sadism.
Understandable.
So
Kaiser, I am having a hard time sending you it because I saved it as a PDF. Like, it's on Cam's computer, but I can't get it to my desktop where I can just click and drag it to you.
Is it in your downloads folder?
It is, but it's not showing up anywhere else besides downloads, and I can't drag it over.
You can't just drag it from downloads into Discord?
I can try.
She might have to put it into a zip file.
I can get a fucking flamethrower? That sounds dangerous. Alright, so I have the alchemist kit added to my inventory.
Alright, so yeah, May, it won't let you send it to me like that?
Okay, I'm trying the best that I can right now.
Right click on it and tell me if you see 7-zip. I don't know if you have 7-zip on your computer or not.
Here, I'll just screen share because that would be a lot easier on my brain.
I don't think I really need to be screen sharing right now.
I have warnings for some shit that's not selected.
Well, you gotta find that shit then.
Yeah, it's saying mostly languages.
okay. So as you see, it's not on here. But if I go in here, not there. Oh my god.
Yeah, well, it should be in your downloads folder.
Yeah, and if I type.
Oh my god, she's dying.
Yeah, she died.
Again, I don't know what is happening.
Okay, click
Oh.
the folder image at the bottom in like the like in your bar at the bottom, the start bar. You see a little thing that looks like a folder?
This?
It's right next to Streamlabs.
Oh, this.
No. Other side.
Between
That's the problem.
Streamlabs and
Oh,
Chrome.
fuck. What did I just do? Oh, God. No, 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 no. How do I fix this? How do I fix this? Okay.
You want the thing on the right side of Streamlabs.
So this.
What?
Go to where Streamlabs is on the bar. Yes, right there. Oh,
Between
Oh,
Streamlabs and
I
Chrome.
see it. I see it. I
Don't
see it.
move your mouse.
yes. Okay, once that's up, once it's up,
6
I
hours later.
don't know what is happening.
go to downloads. We're gonna see porn here, guys.
Oh, we get to see what's in Cameron's download folder. Oh, it's fucking nothing.
Okay, there's that. Now try to drag that to him on Discord.
Come on, computer, please. Please. Stop. Oh my god. Not there. I need to pull Kaiser's messages. Let's go here. Yes.
Yes, just DM it to me, that's fine.
There.
There we go.
Oh my god.
Alright, download that.
Stop.
Does he just have like a cycle of a bunch of video game characters as his background?
Yes, he does.
Oh dear God. Okay, back to looking at my thing.
Okay, so I cannot touch the decks or the internet will die,
Understandable.
which is gonna suck.
Alright, so now that we've
Motherfucker.
figured out...
God damn it.
Alright, yeah, so now that we figured out your problem with sending the PDF, so let's talk about the foreigners first, because I feel like that'll be a little bit easier. Let's see here. So, the
I've
first
got
question
one thing left I gotta grab, and then I'll be able to send you my character. by the
Alright.
way.
Alright, so the first question I am going to ask you. Do
Okay.
you hail from a hot place, a temperate place, or a cold place?
Temperate, because my character is kind of common with like the forest and stuff like that.
Alright, and May?
Let's do hot.
Hot? Alright. Let's see.
By the way, I could tell intelligence affects your fucking skills because I could choose 7.
7, yeah.
It's
Alright, let's see here. So that's axes one area for both of you, because I actually have one area that's just specifically cold. Alright. So, let's see here. Okay. So, Steven, I'll ask you this first.
Okay.
So I've got a couple of temperate places here for you.
Okay.
Do you want do you hail from a like sort of like dry lands like savanna place? Or do you hail from like a more like grasslands and forests?
Grasslands and forests. Easily.
Alright. That narrows it down a little bit more. And let's see. So for you, May,
Hmm.
since you have chosen hot, do you want do you want to hail from like a deserty place or like a more like savanna-y place?
Savannah.
Savannah?
Where's the export as PDF option for the sheet?
You click characters at the top of the screen, so to the right of the home button.
Okay.
And then under your character, you go to options and export to PDF.
Okay.
So as a champion, I have 2 choices: the tenets of good or the tenets of evil.
Understandable.
It's either am I a bastard or am I less of a bastard?
So the tenets of evil is what I'm going with because it makes sense for my character. But there's 2 things that I must follow. The first is you must never perform acts of anathema to your deity or willingly commit a purely good act, such as giving something solely out of charity, casting a good spell, or using a good item. The second is you must never put another person's needs before your own, and you must never put your own needs before those of your deity. Though you can perform acts others might consider helpful, it must be done with the expectation that will ultimately further your own goals or those of your master.
All right. I wasn't fully listening, I'm going to be honest. Because I'm trying to narrow down of all these foreign territories where Stephen and May have hailed from.
And I'm assuming we're supposed to start with, like, no armor or anything, correct?
It'll come in your character kit. So if you just didn't have armor in your character kit, you don't got armor. Sorry to say.
Oh, I have to open the kit, duh.
Eh.
And then how do I equip this?
Okay, so Steven. So I've got a choice of 2 areas for you that you could have hailed from.
Okay.
Have you hailed from... You've either hailed from the Holy Kingdom of Vitunia,
Okay.
or the Republic of Tanzostan. Would you like me to give you a little bit more information about them?
Yes, I was just about to ask her that.
Alright. So the Holy Kingdom of Vitunia is a very, it's got a caste system of sorts. All the mages, so the people who can cast spells, they're on top. And everybody who can't cast magic, they're on the bottom.
Okay.
And then you've got, like, the holy people in the middle, I suppose.
Alright, I'm on the other, whatever the other continent is, because my character hates magic. He's all very much in this, well, not, he doesn't hate magic, but he doesn't understand it. He's more to the alchemy side of things.
Alright, so you're not with the Holy Kingdom, alright.
Yes.
As a champion, am I just not able to be neutral?
I guess not.
Because I'm now at deity and cause, and looking at them, there's chaotic, neutral, and lawful for evil and good, but there's no neutral.
Could be. Maybe champions have to swing one way or the other. No fence sitting for you. Alright, let's see how.
How do you equip the armor from your inventory? I can see it in my inventory, but it's not equipped.
Let me see here. Character sheet. Alright, so you open the bag, and then,
Found it. You click on it, and then you have to, where it says Store Alchemist Kit, you have to click it and change it to Unstored, click Move, and then it'll be in your actual inventory. You can click the little button to put it on.
okay. So honestly, you all might want to just unpack your kits then.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to track bulk, it's dumb.
Yeah, I'm just going to unstore.
Alright, so now I gotta figure out the potential areas May could have hailed from. So she wanted a hot savanna homeland.
So remember that thing I was talking about earlier about how, like, I wasn't able to choose one of the class feats?
Okay.
It was not because of my background, but because I hadn't chosen a deity or cause yet.
Well, I guess now you have.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, actually, I'm going to ask you this question again, May, because I left out a little bit of information. So you said you wanted to live in a savanna area over a desert area, but do you want to live in a savanna area over, like, a jungly area?
Jungly.
You want the jungle? Alright.
Are you going to have us keep track of ammo?
No.
Okay. I just want to make sure that I kind
Unless
I
if
plan
it's
on.
a special ammo, I'm sure there
I
are.
was gonna say I planned on keeping track of my bombs and shit like that. I just didn't know because I have like a slingshot. And I just didn't know if I needed to keep track of that ammo, just like the basic slingshot ammo.
Yeah, let's see. So, all right, May. I don't have a. Actually, no, I do have a question for you. All right.
What's up?
So, all right, I've got two areas that you could have come from.
Okay.
First is very close to the actual play area. It's Orknar, the land of the orcs.
Okay.
And then there's the Calderan Kingdom, which is a volcanic tropical. I don't think I'd call it a paradise. It's kind of a hellhole, to be honest.
Oh my god. Um.
A tropical volcano place or land of the orcs.
I'm gonna let my
What-
dice.
What was the what place I came from again? Because I don't remember.
You are from the Republic of Tanzostan.
What are they like again?
Actually, I didn't even tell you that because you just were like, I
Okay.
don't want those other guys.
Okay, I couldn't remember if you had went on or not because I just couldn't remember.
I'm gonna let my dice choose. Orcs
Alright, well-
or volcano?
All right, well, let's see what you
Volcano.
got. Volcano. All right, so you're hailing from the Calderan Kingdom then. Let's see.
And what am I hailing from again? So I can add it to my notes.
The Republic of Tanzostan. Tanzo Stan.
I'll
Can I
spell that again.
Alec?
TAN
Zo
ZO.
Stan.
How do you spell
Thank
mine?
Uh, yours is actually just a regular word.
Listen. I can't spell.
It's CALD.
Okay.
ER.
Okay.
AN. Space Kingdom.
Got it.
Alright, and then what's the Republic of Tanzostan like?
All right, so they are actually a ex-kingdom. So they started as a kingdom, but upon the death of their king, he didn't have any children because he specifically didn't want the monarchy to continue.
Okay. And
So upon
like,
his
to-
death, they made a republic in order to have a form of government that sort of fit his ideals, because Tanzo is his name, and that's why it's called Tanzostan. He was a great guy.
Yeah.
He tried to focus on protecting the weak, and even though he was a king, he still regularly gave to charity and such. So he was a great guy.
Okay. So they named the Republic in his honor because he willingly threw away the power of the monarchy, to give and to look after the people.
Yes.
So. Okay.
And I know that one thing you said is that you want it there to be elves in your
Mhm.
place. There are
Yeah.
elves there.
Okay.
So,
I know
because
of elves.
Yeah, like I know of because I thought it'd be funny if my character shows up in a place where elves are like fucking hated. And he's like, "What the hell is going on?"
so Kaiser.
Mhm.
I don't know anything about like the deities in Pathfinder, and I believe I need to choose one here.
Oh yeah, there's probably a lot of choices, isn't there?
So what I was going to ask you is more so, what is the one that is followed by the, I guess the Empire? Because that would make most sense for it to be what I have.
That's not going to be very useful to you because they follow a pantheon of deities that is basically like one for each alignment. So they got everywhere from a lawful good god to a chaotic evil god in their pantheon.
So I guess at that point, what would be the lawful evil, since I guess that's kind of what I had to go for. I wanted lawful neutral, but lawful evil makes the most sense for what I have available.
You can join me and I like to kill people and steal.
Murder!
Oh, I might have to send you an updated sheet, Kaiser, because I think my
Alright.
ancestry thing got changed by accident.
That's fine.
So I might have to resend you another one.
All right. So the lawful evil god is Asmodeus, the Prince of Darkness.
Now, next question on
It
that.
did get changed.
What is his preferred weapon?
His preferred weapon.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, okay, it actually does say this here. It's a mace.
Thank you. What's the D for that? The dice?
The dice for a mace is a d6.
Okay, so essentially, as a champion, your deity's weapon is in the next dice tier up. So for me, it's a D8 instead of a D6.
Mm. All right. So, oh yeah, Steven has his information about his place. May has her
I
information.
gotta add a clan pistol into my inventory.
Oh yeah, well whenever you get that all updated, just send it to me again.
Yeah, well. Give.
All right, now let's move on to the natives then. So, so there's two ways we could do this. You could either have been born in a major settlement or a minor settlement. Which would you prefer?
Well, either way, I already said that for me, I'm going to be noble. I guess it just depends on whether I want to be closer to the capital or not.
Even my. Sorry.
No, go ahead, because I'm thinking.
Given that my background's a detective, I'd say settlement.
Major settlement? All right.
I feel like I'd have to go with minor settlement, because for what I'm going for, if I was in a major settlement, it'd be too easy to just have, like, oh, elves are absolutely just evil. Whereas I want to have more of, oh, they're animals.
All right, we're gonna have to talk about that then because I don't have any minor settlements currently. I have all the major settlements, just no minor settlements. All right, so Cass, if you go to the, actually no, I'll repost it here because it'll make more sense to be here. All right, so in the war room, there is the map. Hopefully it works.
Yep.
I'll look
All right.
here in a second once I send you the new PDF.
All right, so everything west of the Orknar mountain range, those are the 9 major cities.
Okay.
And which of those cities tickles your fancy?
Alright, there's my corrected
Second.
one, Kaiser.
All right. Let's see, which one were you? You were Herbier. All right. So I get to delete the old one. There we go. All right, so oh yeah, and I could give you some information on the cities if you wish.
Let's see, since these guys don't have their cameras on, I can resize
Where
it
am
a
I
little
from
bit.
again?
The Republic of Tanzozan, that's not on the map. You're a foreigner.
Okay.
It's not
Okay.
the only foreign area that's on the map is Orknar because it's directly adjacent.
Yeah. Okay, so this isn't necessarily for me to pick them because we're talking to the ones that are native. Okay.
And I have to talk with Julian about his minor settlement because there are no minor settlements on the map. There's only major settlements.
How about this instead? Rather than me being from a minor settlement itself, I'm from one of the major ones, but not from I'm not in the main section of it.
He lives in the kind of the rural area just outside the city or something like that.
Okay.
Would nobles have done that in that time?
I mean, you'd have like a castle or something. I'm sure
Okay.
there's plenty of castles down there.
That works then.
All right. Well, then that brings up the question of, so which city do you want to be from then, out of the major cities? And I didn't hear your answer, Cass. If you gave me one.
Skagen or however you.
Skagen?
Yeah.
So you want to be from the very north, huh? The cold north?
So I'm gonna make a quick guess. Argentoratum is the capital, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna say Ream then. So I'm close to the capital,
Ream?
but not quite there.
Alright. Would you two like some information about these areas then?
Yes.
Alright. So I'll do Skagen first, so let's see what my notes say about that. So it was a city founded by the Skan. So the Skan, they're a sect of humans that are from the north, the far north. And they've come south and they've taken that land. It's the most autonomous region of the empire because they are very much culturally and religiously different to the rest of the empire. And of course, they're separated by a small mountain range. And as for another thing, Skagen is a duchy in the empire, so it's ruled by a duke. And then as for Ream, it's actually the smallest of all the major cities in the empire.
Perfect then.
And it actually isn't a monarchy, it's actually a republic.
That might
So-
not work, actually.
I mean, there will still be nobles. It's just there's not like
It's
one
not
noble
that.
sitting on top of the rest.
It's not that.
What is it then?
I forget if I actually selected it, but there was a part of my thing I'm pretty sure I selected. Essentially, I'm supposed to dismantle democracies and stuff.
Oh. Well, that can come later. Just because you live in one now doesn't mean it's an issue. Anyways, another fun fact about Ream is that it's actually the old capital. But because the city just hasn't been able to keep up, it has been relegated to just just like a republican city, basically.
Okay, how was it that you added the kits?
Uh,
Go to your inventory, and then just click add item and look up your class name.
Yes, I have
So,
that
like, if
pulled
you-
up.
So the champion, and then just add champion kit to your inventory.
Um,
yeah, so you click add and then you click give under the drop down menu.
Yeah. There's a chameleon suit.
Man, just looking at weird shit.
Yeah, I typed in CHAM
Okay.
to make sure I could find the champion kit, and it just brought the chameleon suit.
yeah, it was that give thing that was throwing me off.
Yeah. Yeah, because you can either have it give or you can have it buy and automatically do your gold shit for you.
And yeah, then if you want to take something out of the champion kit, you click on it, and then where it says store champion kit, you want to click unstore and then move.
Okay, and we were saying about removing everything from the kit.
Yeah, just remove everything from the kit and then delete the kit, basically. That way it's not being funny, because we're not worrying about encumbrance, and the kit effectively reduces your encumbrance in a way. Then yeah, we're just not worrying about that. Alright. So now that we have where you all are from, next, it's a very fun and creative thing you can do.
Oh.
So I just sent a link in the war room. You get to make a character token now.
Oh, I might use the one I had from last time.
Sadly, I can't because it wouldn't fit my new character. My old token was amazing.
Yeah, my old token was just a close up of me. I actually still have the image saved. If anybody wants to see it, I can send it to the war room.
So what exactly is this?
So basically, you're gonna drop an image into there, and then you'll resize the image to how you want it to be, and you can see a little preview of what your token's gonna look like in the top right. You could change the border opacity, so you could just like. That's being funny, so I don't. Oh, okay, no, I gotta look at the preview, dumbass. Yes, you can remove the border. You could change the overlay, but you'd have to add an overlay, I believe. And yeah, you can also change the color of the border. So this is basically just make your token. This is just going to represent you on the battle map.
Mm.
So
My
do whatever you
cat
want
is-
with it. I don't care.
My cat is gonna make this 10 times complicated.
So you just want to use the same one as last time?
No, I
No?
was just setting that one. I'm gonna actually make a proper one.
Let's see. Okay, I think I have everything set besides a name. Oh, warnings. Oh,
Warning.
apparently I have 3 unselected extra languages.
Oh.
What?
Yeah, you have to go to the second tab where you choose your race, and there's a collapse box you have to click above the main one. It's like auto collapse. You have to open it and be able to select your languages.
Loading back in. Oh, jeez.
Oi, oi, oi.
May had popped her camera up, and it because her camera's now on. She's moved to the spot where Cassie's thing was, and she ended up underneath the fucking map.
Yeah, you got under the map.
Okay.
Ty, I love you, but you are making this 10 times more complicated, my dude.
Oh god, what is this? What the fuck?
Is there a chance? Wait, hold on. Sorry. I don't want to move. Oh god, that's terrifying. You know what? I'm just gonna do this on my phone. I feel like that would be 10 times more easy. Or you get off of me. That's even better. I'm still doing it off my phone.
And yeah, no, it was under my ancestry, which I had already chosen Elven. For some reason, it removed that, and now I have more. I don't know what changed.
I don't know.
Let's see.
I want to do something funny, but I don't know what.
A clown.
No, I would rather die.
I don't know about you, but clowns taste funny.
Actually, wait, Kaiser, 1 second. I'm gonna send you one. I just realized I have the picture shifted a little bit, and you can kind of see the one background that I don't want. So use that one instead. There we go.
Gonna be honest, I don't see the difference, but alright.
If you look at the first one on the left side, you can see a dark red line on the far left side, just inside the teeth.
I see it now. Alright, let's save this image.
Okay, and then where was it that we grabbed the PDF?
Okay,
Click on your characters tab at the top, and then you'll see, once it loads, you'll see an options button. Click that, and then export to PDF. Also, whoever asked for AC earlier, now that I'm properly set up and have armor equipped, my AC is 17.
I should make a proper folder for this instead of just keeping it in my downloads folder.
Probably. I need to clear my downloads folder. I've got so much junk in this the damn thing.
I clear it every so often.
What's this image? I don't even know what this image is. What fucking image are you?
Okay, I don't have a name for it yet, but there's the PDF.
Oh, I know what that is.
What? Yeah, you can just give me the thing whenever. Let's see. Alright, I've got all the characters now.
I don't know what picture to use. Why is this the hardest decision ever?
I mean, this is the part where you just have fun with it. Do whatever you feel.
Yeah, I'll send a picture of what I'll just send what mine looks like. Because of me being an alchemist dwarf, I just looked up a generic ass alchemist dwarf picture on the internet, and this was the end result.
That's how you do it.
Yeah, I need to think of a name, get a token, and all that fun shit. That stuff's obviously not a rush, though.
Yeah, no, the token is just an image. What really matters is like the actual character information. I have that already.
Yeah, I'm just gonna cop out. Hold on.
Now I've let be big for a little while. I'm gonna put the thingamajig up in the corner.
I found it. I know what I'm gonna do. Use.
Okay, let's see.
You're not just a clown, you're the entire circus.
Do this. Now I've got my character basically made besides name. It's time to toy with Streamlabs a little bit. Try and get a better overlay. Let's see.
Oh my god! Every time I spell null, I put two O's instead of two L's.
Gnool. Where the hell did I put that? Oh, there it is.
Beat me, lost in Italy. Don't worry, all roads lead to Rome, so surely I'll end up there if I continue walking down this path. End up in Bucharest. What the fuck, Romania? He did not get pickpocketed by Romanians. Romania pickpocketed him from Italy.
Jeez. Alright, I think that'll do as an overlay for now. It's not perfect, but it's not horrible. Since it's less of us, I was able to make a smaller square and still have it all look decent. And now I've actually got a decent sized map on the right side. I don't think it shows the names of the places well. But, oh well.
Oh, whale.
All's well that ends well.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I love that France is just sunk.
France, what?
You said it's the HRE. France is just sunk.
Oh. Well, politically, that's what it is.
No baguettes for you. I always have troubles with names. I'm gonna have a pain this next like week or two.
Well, I mean, yeah, you got 2 weeks. We're not meeting next week, so
That's
We're
what I
not?
thought.
because it gives me more time to get the finishing touches to get things going. That, and it also lets you all sort of figure out your characters a little bit more.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what I'm doing.
All right, well, all you really need to do is just put a picture in there. And then
Okay.
that could be that. And yeah, then when you're done with that, you just hit the download button and then send me the thing. I'm so annoyed that I can't get the official Dungeon Master uniform. I mean, it doesn't matter because this isn't D&D, it's Pathfinder, but still.
What furry art is it?
Take this. Go over to here. I think I've already figured out what I want to do for my token.
Have you now?
I do believe you'll enjoy.
You know what? I think that's gonna get good enough.
Let's see.
What the fuck?
Is this your actual submission?
Yes. I thought you'd enjoy it.
I mean, you don't want it to even like look like a kitsune. You just got a man. Well, actually, no, I guess it does make sense. Yeah.
I might edit it later, but for now that'll do.
Yeah, no, it does make sense the more I think about it, because you have your like human form and your fox form.
Oh,
back
it's just
and-
I am death.
Go back and give Hans Landa fucking fox ears.
I'm gonna edit mine at some point. As this placeholder.
Fucking hyena.
Okay, May, I do have one request.
Yes.
Since everybody else use a circle, could you also use a circle?
Yes.
Update with better border.
I'm so happy.
Just anyone who's watching this later is gonna hear Hans Landa, and that's all that they know about what my token is right now.
I didn't even know his name, to be honest.
I only did because I looked him up. Actually, the other day I was looking him up for something. I forget what. But so the name was still in my head. Not the last name, though. Hans was what I remembered. I'm so glad I found that specific image.
Well, that's like a meme image, basically. It's like just such a forced looking smile as well.
He looks like he's about to crap himself.
I need to watch Inglourious Bastards again. Steven?
Sorry. Watching a fucking Destiny 2 meme that's really good.
Are you flying your fucking Apache helicopter over Vietnam?
No, a guy came flying over the hill in a Sparrow, and that's what Freebird was playing. Then he just gets bodied by a fucking train and instant dies.
Yes.
And it plays the TF2 crit sound as he gets hit by the train.
Critical shit.
Yawn.
Alright, so the final thing. This actually works differently than I thought it was going to. So this is the virtual tabletop that we're using. And apparently, you don't even need to download anything. Only the game master actually needs to have a account set up.
All right.
So yeah, so when we go into it, you guys will hit that link. I'll give you the what's the word? Like the game session information. And should be good.
I see.
Let's see.
Okay, so I don't have just a straight
There you
up
go.
D&D bookmark list. I need to add one.
Alright. Alright, so I've got the tokens, we've got the people. I think we're just about done here, pretty much. Actually, I think we are done here.
Let's see. Go ahead and bookmark this one. Done. Go over here. Bookmark your map. Might as well bookmark the token thing so I don't lose it.
So, are there any questions?
Mm-mm.
I got nothing.
Not for right now, at least.
Alright then.
All I know is that I'm gonna have no clue what the fuck I'm doing for a while.
Oh yeah, you all will.
Yeah.
And that's the fun part. You'll get to basically grow with your characters. You're a level 1 idiot, and then you'll grow to not be an idiot.
Oh, no,
No.
I'll be a level 1 idiot. I'll grow to be a level 20 idiot. Get it right.
I'll just be a smaller idiot.
Oh, you know what? I didn't even look at like height stuff for my character.
Well, I'm 2 feet tall.
That's flavor stuff. So
Yeah, I'll flesh that shit out.
Oh,
After,
yeah.
Here between.
I just
then and
want to
when
know
we
how
start.
tall the kitsunes are considered.
Let's say I didn't even do a fucking. I didn't even have to choose an alignment for my shit. So
I didn't either.
I didn't and did. It's
Yeah.
more so that my champion stuff is either good or evil.
Yeah. I have 20 hit points to start. Feels like a lot for a level 1 character. It really does.
well, that's because in Pathfinder, your race gives you hit points.
And your class gives you.
Yep, and your class gives you hit points. Yeah.
Oh yeah, my
Yeah.
hit points are 19.
But your race only gives hit points on the first level. So basically, you
Yeah.
have like extra hit points on the first level, and then it becomes like D&D, where it's just your class giving you health each level.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and some things that you guys can look at and sort of familiarize
Doesn't
yourself
strength also give you health or some shit like that?
with. No, I believe it's just con. Oh yeah, and then of course your con modifier adds to your health as well.
Yeah. Okay, so excellent. Because I get 10 from class, I think, or 10 from my race, 8 from class, then 2 from con. So.
Yeah, so another thing that you guys can look at is your actions.
Yeah, I saw there's a fuck ton of shit in there.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck is a fix-a-fulu?
You
I don't
fix a
ask.
fulu. Here, let me look it up on the wiki, see what the fulu is.
The fuck is a fulu?
Let's see.
Okay, so the site straight up doesn't have height description.
Womp, womp, womp.
Hey, there's a Doom in the chat. Hello, Doomsy.
I
Alright.
do.
Fulus are small paper charms that can be affixed to a suit of armor, a shield, a weapon, a creature, or even a structure. Some Fulus are composed of multiple such charms, taking effect only once all have been affixed. Normal Fulus have effects immediately once affixed, while Fulu talismans have an effect only once activated.
Dear
I see.
God, I just opened the actions thing.
So yeah, so if you go to the, is it in character help actually? Oh yeah. So in the character help, there's a link to a wiki basically for Pathfinder too. And if you ever need a little information about something, you just type it in the search bar and it brings it up. It's great.
I see. Yeah, I'll have to also do some looks into what all the various different things I get in my formula book are for my alchemy shit. I'll have to do that. So we're not starting this coming week, we're starting the following week, correct? So it'd be April 11th would be our first day. Okay. Okay,
My
okay.
birthday.
I assume that the, swoopy arrow is a reaction.
I believe so. I should say.
It looks like it because it says about, trigger. Whereas
I know 6 languages.
Jesus fuck.
Damn.
I know 3. I can talk with you in, Broken Elven and Celestial.
I know Abyssal, Common, Draconic, Dwarven, Elven, and Undercommon.
Understandable.
Hey, since you just got here, Doom, just to let you know, we're gonna be wrapping up here. We're just about done making our characters, but we'll be after this next week. This next week is gonna be skipped. After that, we're gonna be starting, and then it should be every 7 to 9 Tuesday. Yeah. Yahoo!
I'm ready to
For the
go
people
chaos.
or for the people that had a stroke when he said that, every Tuesday from 7 to 9.
It was understandable.
It was understandable, but it was fucking worded weird, and I don't like it. So stop.
Do we have anything else to go over?
Yep, I believe that's it.
Alright.
Not that I could think of. I think at this point it's just doing back end stuff for me, fleshing things out.
Yeah, I need to find a name for my character yet as well. I might look for a nice German name. I feel like it would be fitting.
It is actually a little bit.
I like the name that I like the name that I came up with. I actually came up with that one. I didn't have to randomize it.
Hebir Voldenbeard.
Hebir, not Hebir. Hebir.
Hebir.
Fuck off.
Look, Logan had to put up with it in the one shots where I kept calling him ludicrous or some shit.
Yeah.
I need to bully at least one person based off their name.
Oh my god! Well, fucking Trevor. You want to know what Trevor's character is in fucking in our D&D campaign?
What's
He's
that?
playing. He's playing a bird paladin. I can't remember the exact race. His literal name is Bird Person. First name Bird, last name Person.
So he's just from Rick and Morty?
Apparently.
Because that was literally their whole joke on the one character.
Yeah, it's literally just Bird Person. I'm like, motherfucker. So I keep like having them call him, having the NPCs call him other shit just to piss him off.
Now, since we actually have someone here, little Mr. Doomsday, we shall prepare to raid over to Sammy's sweetheart.
Ah.
I'm gonna hop out of here because I promised some people I'd play CS:GO with them. So.
Alright, I'll be heading to bed soon anyway. Have a good night,
Okay.
man. Catch you
Have
all
a good night,
next
everybody.
time, and this will be on YouTube hopefully next week, maybe.
Don't believe his lies.
Don't believe him.
Mm-mm.
Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, yada yada. Farewell. Have a good one.
Make
I
sure
get-
to dislike this video.
Shut the fuck up.